What's going on, guys? It's your boy Lowkey 303 coming back at y'all with another video. Today I'm going to be doing something I haven't done in a little bit. I'm going to be doing a project breakdown today, and the main reason for this is because my last project, Quality Control, I think that it would be good for me to explain like why I made this EP and kind of the whole structure of the thing. And it's also just been a while since I made a project breakdown. I think it would be good to have some more variety of content on this channel other than just the music and the daily bars. I just want to let you guys know that music videos are going to be happening this year. Second half of the year, going to have a lot of music videos coming out. So without further ado, let's get right into talking about quality control. So first off, I just want to explain the entire concept of this EP. The whole point of this was that from the first track to the last track, it was supposed to start off on a bad microphone and then progressively get better with each track before I get to the last track where it is the current microphone that I'm using, which is a Rode N1, which is a studio quality microphone. So basically the entire purpose is it's quality control. You know, when you're doing quality control, you're making sure that something is getting better, that something works. And that was the whole point of this EP, was to show that with each song, the quality got better. So now that we have the entire concept of it out of the way, let's get into the cover art that we have up on the screen right here. I found this image by just searching up on Google quality control, and I liked this image because I felt that it would be easy to impose my little face sticker over it. It also had 6 words, the 6 steps of quality control, I guess. I don't even remember what the words were, but I ended up covering up all of the words with my face sticker, and I just felt that it perfectly fit what I was looking for in this project. And the reason why I put the different colored Lowkey 303 writing at the bottom is because the quality control image was not perfectly square, so I had a little space at the bottom, so I just filled it in my own little creative way. And going into this project, I wanted 5 tracks because there have been 5 microphones that I have used over the course of my music making career. So I wanted to use all 5 of these microphones because I still have them. As I've stated before, I was going to start off with the worst microphone, then my 4th best microphone, my 3rd best microphone, my 2nd best microphone, and then my 1st best microphone. So that's how the progression of it was going to go. So without further ado, let's get right into the track list. Starting off at number 1, we have Disclaimer. This is not a song, this is literally just a disclaimer. I recorded this with the built-in mic on my iPhone, and basically in the disclaimer, I explained everything that I just explained to you guys about the different microphones, the progression, that these are all microphones that I use, it shows the evolution of my music, all that good stuff. So that's why I made sure to tell people when I was doing the promo for this project, the disclaimer is important to listen to. You have to listen to the disclaimer if you want to understand this project. So moving along, we have the 2nd track on the EP and the 1st song on the EP, made in iMovie, which was made with the microphone that comes with my old pair of traditional Apple earbuds. And yes, this is actually how I made my first song all the way back in 2018. This was way before I even got committed to rap, but my first song that I actually put out on the internet and marketed as a single was called First Pick, and I recorded it in iMovie. So I've come a long way when it comes to making music. I literally used to make songs in a video editing software with the microphone from my earbuds. So I'm definitely glad to not be doing that anymore. It was very hard to record the song because iMovie is not designed to record music. When you're using the little earbuds and you try to record a vocal over it, you cannot hear the background noise. So even if I had the instrumental in there, it was not going to play when I was trying to record. So this entire song was recorded with me not being able to hear the vocals. So I just had to kind of guess to come in at the right time and just hope that it would sound good. And if not, then I would have to realign it and do that to the best of my ability, which obviously is not always perfect and can make for some very hard editing. So yeah, so I had to record this song without even being able to hear the beat. Really glad that I don't have to do that anymore, but that was the song iMovie. Next, we get into the 3rd track on the EP and the 2nd song on the EP, Irresistible. You know it's irresistible, next time don't even ask. The pandemic ended, so I'm taking off my mask. I just like this song because it just represents that sometimes in life you come across something that you simply cannot turn down, an offer you can't refuse. And I'm very grateful for having this gaming mic. This was like the first real mic that I had, in my opinion, because this microphone allowed me to record in GarageBand without like major setbacks and actually having a smooth recording process. Even though the mic was not great quality, especially for making music, it allowed me to actually have a smoother recording process. So big shout out to the friend that I have who gave me the headphones and also the mic that came with them. So that was the third track, Irresistible. Next, let's get into the fourth track on the EP and the third song, Amazon. The reason why I named this song Amazon is because the Maono mic, which as you can see pictured here, I actually did buy from Amazon. And this was when I really wanted to move on from the gaming mic and upgrade my equipment a little bit. This was like one of the first USB mics that I found on Amazon, and it had pretty good reviews. I think it was like 70 or 80 bucks when I got it. When I first got it, I wasn't disappointed in the quality because that was the best that I had ever heard before. But compared to the next two mics on this EP, yeah, I kind of realized that buying a mic like the Maono wasn't the greatest investment. But on the bright side, it did come with a very cool desk attachment for my microphones, which I'm using to record this video right now. So everything happens for a reason. And hey, this microphone is the mic that I used to record my legendary debut album, Talk to Me Nice. So even though I did kind of expect better from this mic, you know, I can't really complain at the price I got it for. And also it's the mic that I recorded Talk to Me Nice on. So it'll always have a certain special place in my heart, even though I don't really use it for anything. Next, we have a personal favorite of mine. The fifth track on the EP and the fourth song on the EP, Better Call Saul, which was recording with my CAD microphone, CAD mic. And the reason why I like this song a lot is just because it just has a lot of really catchy parts where I'm able to speed up my flow, and I just think it goes really, really well with the beat. The instrumental is like this raunchy saxophone-driven instrumental, and I think that instrumental perfectly fits a lot of the background music that you would hear in Better Call Saul, in the sense of like, oh, like Saul Goodman is a scammer, but like the way he moves about in the show is that he's so smooth with it. The way he talks, it kind of like, it can be smooth, but it can also crescendo sometimes. And I think that this instrumental is just a good reflection of the kind of music you would hear on Better Call Saul, and also of the way that Jimmy/Saul Goodman scams people and just goes about his life. So I felt that the track just fit the vibe of the title perfectly. And you know, I got gold on my body like a fleur-de-lis. You might have to go to your dictionary to figure that one out. And by the way, I'm watching Better Call Saul right now. I'm literally on the 9th episode of the 5th season, so I'm going to be watching the 10th episode soon, and then I'm going to be waiting for the 6th season until that's on Netflix. So really looking forward to that. I really like Better Call Saul a lot. And a little info about the CAD microphone. This was definitely the first microphone I had where I felt like there was a significant improve in quality, and it actually sounded pretty good. It wasn't perfect. I do love this mic. However, there were a few times where it failed to deliver the sound that I was looking for, and it was also kind of hard to mix it in with some of the beats that I was using. If you listen to my tape, Summer is Serious, you'll definitely hear that in a couple songs, but I must say more often than not, the CAD microphone came through. If you look at my two best projects from last year, which were Tales from the Drive-Thru and the Halloween EP, they were both recorded on the CAD, and even though the vocals can be a little loud or a little quiet at some parts, you can definitely hear that the quality is really improving. And the last song I recorded before Better Call Saul with this mic was Santa, and you know, that was just a classic song to end the year. So with all that being said, let's move into the last track, the Piece de Resistance, Smoother Than Butter. Now, the reason why I chose the title Smoother Than Butter is that ever since I started using my Rode microphone, I have felt that my vocals have been smoother than butter. Not every mix I do is my best mix, but most of the time I feel that I do a good job of having the vocals and the instrumental and just everything at the right levels. But a big reason why that's possible is because I have a studio quality microphone, and that would completely not be possible without the Rode. So I'm very, very grateful to be on the Rode now. It has made life in the rap game so much easier. I am able to drop so much more music now, as you can obviously tell by my 69 projects. It has just made life so easy, and I'm very glad to be rapping on an actual microphone now. And look at that dope-ass reflection it gets from the gold in the middle. Very, very good microphone. Would highly recommend. One of my personal favorites for sure. Obviously the best mic I've ever used, and you know, the vocals used to be rough, now they smoother than butter. When I'm in South Beach, they treat me like Jimmy Butler. So, you know, at this moment in time, life is good, and I was able to weather the storm, make it through all of the quality control, And I just like this EP a lot because I feel that it brings something different to the table. It's different from any other project getting released by other rappers right now, and it's certainly different from any project I've ever released, and I'm glad that I had this idea and executed it. So with all that being said, you can click the link in my bio and take a listen to this project if you haven't had the chance yet, and if you do get to listen to it, let me know what your favorite song was. With all that being said, this has been another project recap. Thank you so much for tuning in. All of my socials can be found in the description. If you want to see more music from me, make sure to like and subscribe. It's your boy Lowkey303, signing off.